Hey everybody, this is Haley Thompson and Walter Hughes. We are gonna talk, we're just gonna be vulnerable. This is our, honestly I think this series just is really gonna be about vulnerability.
Sorry guys, I really hated that introduction. But today, we're just gonna be talking, we're gonna be ranting. We are staying in an Airbnb. Thank you guys so much for everybody who has donated, who has GoFunded to us, who has helped us, who has prayed for us, who has sent us energy, who shared our videos. Thank you so much. We are staying on an Airbnb right now. Our roommates, they were amazing at first. Great, beautiful place. This place is beautiful, amazing. But because I have a lot of charms and people are very attracted to me, they fall in love with me.
He's not lying.
Now that I don't feel the same way about this person, they're now starting so much drama and altercations and trying to have this power trip all over us. And it's very annoying because it's very childish, but also very funny. Because it's like, I'm sorry I'm not giving you the affection that you want me to give you. I don't feel that, so why would I give you affection that I don't feel for you? It would be hurting you in the long run because I would just be giving you what you want and not actually caring about anything in return or anything like that. And like, I don't want anything from you. I thought, hey, we're roommates, we can be friends. And it's just a lot, and we will get more into it. I do want to eat more of my food. We did just get some In-N-Out burger. We're at In-N-Out burger right now. So I'm gonna eat a little food and then I'll get more into this rant. But Haley has a lot to say because this person does not stop talking trash about me. And there's this other roommate who's very, very cute, who I might have flirted with and a connection might have been built, and this other guy got really jealous about it as well. And so now he's trying to turn this person against me as well as everybody else in this house. And I'm just really just sitting there like, you do you, I'm gonna do me. I really don't know what's going on. I have nothing against you, but it seems like you have a lot against me. So just keep my name out of your mouth. Like, it's not that hard. Like, I don't talk about you, so don't talk about me. Like, now I'm talking about you because you really pissed me the fuck off.
This is the first time Walter said something about this too, or ranted about it.
I haven't really talked about it because I really don't care, and I'm not gonna let somebody get to me. But I want to share with you guys because we do need to open up and be vulnerable. So I want you guys to know what everything that happens between us and how this is a big spiritual message as well. Meaning that once we do get big, we're gonna have altercations. We're gonna have people who are gonna want to steal from us, gonna want to use us, or gonna want to feel a certain way, want us to feel a certain way about them. And when we don't, they're gonna want to have issues, and we're gonna need to know how to deal with them and how to pull ourselves out of situations and keep situations from escalating, basically.
Yeah, I will say this, like, the whole time that we've been here, and so far we're in Santa Ana. Yeah, Santa Ana. It's been like, I feel like we've been seeing lots of like big perspective messages or whatever. To kind of start it off, like the first night we got there, it was amazing. I felt so present the entire night. I talked to so we have a bedroom. We're sharing with 8 people. And it's all dudes except for me. And so like that was interesting. We ended up smoking with them. That's kind of like what brought everybody together. And we're just all learning about each other. Everybody's I don't know, we just learned a lot of stories and stuff like that. But like the more, we've only been here for what, 3 days now? Is it 4 days? 3 days, I think. I don't know, it's all been melting together. This is really like the first time we've actually been able to have alone, because, and it's like nothing against them or anything, but they follow us. Me specifically, I don't know what that's about.
Like third day. This is like our third day.
It feels like we've been here so long, kind of.
And so much has already transgressed.
Well, okay. And I'll get into the story about the guy, but yeah. And so we get here, and like I'm having a wonderful time. I'm like, I love all these people and stuff, and they're all you know, they all have their own stories. Some of them are really hurting. Some of them have drug issues. Some of them are fighting homelessness.
Amazing people,
like,
though.
oh yes, every single one of them. I found myself like, I was talking to Walter this morning. It kind of made me cry. Like, I was like, I don't know, but I don't necessarily like these people, but I have a lot of love for these people. Like, I really care about all of them. Like, I guess you could kind of say like,
Me too.
I don't know how to explain the love, but I did. I really cared about them. Like, one of them, their father passed away, and they didn't show up during the night, and the whole night I was worrying about them. And I had only known them for a day or whatever. But I don't know. So basically, to get into Walter's little story, yes, Walter has this insane attraction about him that like everybody loves him. Everybody loves him. And so
even Haley got upset about this whole relationship thing too.
Okay. Yeah,
like,
okay.
Everybody wants
we'll
to
be honest here. I did have a big crush on Walter.
What do you mean did?
And I was mad upset. I'm not gonna lie. 2 days ago I was like, my feelings are hurt. But I'm over it now.
Yeah, we talked about it. We worked through it.
Yeah. So basically, Walter and this guy have been making out. Oh, this one guy, he's real cute. Such a sweetheart. We love him. Let me just put this into preface. 2 of the guys are gay. And the older one kind of had a crush on the younger one. And he also had a crush on Walter. And the way both me and Walter are, we come off naturally flirtatious to everyone. So people think like you're trying to go after them, and they develop crushes really, really easy aside from everything else. So this guy ended up just getting real jealous and upset that like Walter and this guy were getting along so well, like kissing and everything like that automatically. It didn't like
Cuddling,
take anything.
and
the whole time he's just like saying things to try and make him feel bad, or like just like being weird. And I kid you not, every time I go alone, he follows me and he's talking shit about Walter. He pulls me away, he's talking shit about Walter. And at first I was like, you know, I get it, because I was also mad at first too. I was like, I get it. It is kind of disrespectful to like be doing that in a room of 8 people while they're trying to sleep and stuff like that. But I mean, after I had talked to Walter about it and everything, I didn't really see it as an issue. And like this guy, you could tell the more and more it went on, it was like a huge like jealousy trip and like, I don't know what. And this guy, there's so much about this guy. I can't really be spilling his tea, essentially, but there's things he's got going on. And then he like tried to become the manager of the house that we're staying at, or like did, I guess. And really got power hungry with that shit. Manager. And he made this like comment like, I could kick you guys out at any time. Oh, and he's been trying to like, he's been talking shit about Walter to like the workers
trying to get
and
me
stuff.
kicked the fuck
Yeah,
out.
he literally has been trying doing that. And basically telling them like what Walter and the guy, and like saying they're sharing beds and everything like that, and just, I don't know, just pulling a bunch of just dumb stuff. And one thing that I don't even know, I'll let you go back into
he
it.
also said to Haley last night that to me and Haley that I'm not allowed to cuddle him because I'm gonna get kicked out. This guy that,
the other guy, yeah,
the guy that I really like, and
but he could cuddle me or the guy that was
cuddle
talking.
her or the guy that's now the manager there, and I won't be kicked out. But if I cuddle Adrian, I'm gonna be kicked out.
Like, what is that dumbass bullshit? And honestly, I kind of hated that he saw you sleep in your own bed. Like, it's just out of spite. But I mean, I don't know. It's a whole thing. And really, the whole thing right now, I got stuff all over me. The whole thing right now is just like, anytime we try to talk about ourselves or our feelings, except for one of them, they didn't really ask anything about us or anything like that. They
the
were
only
feeding
one
off of
is
our
the
energy.
guy that
It was
I've been
crazy.
Sleeping with, like like not sleeping with, but like cuddling with, sleeping in the same bed, kissing. Like, he's the only one that actually asked Haley or me how we're doing and asked about our lives. Like, we ask them, we interact with them, we listen to them, talk to them about their lives, their experiences.
Which I guess F.A. did say
because
stuff,
the guy that I'm talking to is from Mexico, just moved here, only 18 years old, like just left home, only been here for a few months, learning English, like going through so much and finding himself. And it's incredible because when I was at 18, I was nowhere close to where he's at. And I'm so proud of this person. And I just love being there, seeing him grow and figuring out who he is. And then there's this other guy that came, and he's from Turkey, doesn't really know English, and he's amazing, getting to know people, getting to know California, America.
It's so cute. He's like, I'm in California. Like, that's how I felt.
He's
I
like,
loved
I'm
it.
a Californian. And like trying to do proper grammar is the cutest, most
well, he was
amazing
also
thing.
giving us perspective of like the opportunities we have that aren't in other countries too.
And like really showing us and telling us about like the struggles he really had to go to, and like how he had to work so much harder for things than we had to. And like it really made us think, and it's like amazing to have these connections and meet these people. But then there's this guy who is just trying to tear that all away, just because I don't feel the same way about him. And it blows my mind that like there's really people out there that will try to destroy anybody because they feel so destroyed themselves, and they hate how somebody else can help themselves while they can't help themselves.
Thank you, bestie. I got ketchup.
And it blows my mind, and I would love to help this person, but I'm not gonna help somebody that's trying to tear me down, because who am I to do that to myself? So all I can do is just watch this person tear himself down, because everybody else in this house will actually experience me, who I am, my vibes, and they will know who's telling the truth by just seeing both sides, seeing who. Because you can always portray me as the bad guy, but at the end of the day, I am light, and you will see that. Everybody has their downfalls, everybody has bad days, and just because there might be darkness in your heart or around you doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means you need to allow healing. And if you don't allow that healing, then you're only hurting yourself. And I was tired of hurting myself, so I healed. And I can't watch other people hurt themselves, so I just have to
it's not
branch
okay to
myself away.
hurt other people because
It's
you're
not.
hurting.
It's never okay to hurt other
And
people
it's like
because you're hurting, but we're nowhere trying to say like we justify it, but we do understand that when you are hurting, it is easy to hurt other people because we're human, we make mistakes. But when you actually see the power that you hold, and you still decide to make that constant choice, I'm gonna go out there and hurt people because I can't help myself feel better, then that means you really need to look at yourself and make some changes, because that's never a good mindset. But nowhere are we ever gonna judge any of you for having a hard time and sometimes not being able to say I'm sorry, to say thank you, to say can you help. And we're gonna do our self-defense mechanisms, and we're gonna try so hard to push people away. And we're not judging anybody for that. We've been there ourselves. But what we are doing is encouraging you guys to look within and really ask yourself, what do you want? Because hurting people, we all know that's not what you want. It's not what anybody wants.
Okay. I don't know, it's just so interesting to think about all this. Like, I'm also realized, like, this trip has also made me think about, like, people keeping secrets and stuff. Like, I don't know, because I realized when you first meet people, they put on a mask, and then the more you're with them, the more you see who they are, and like, they won't blatantly say it, but they'll say it in other ways without saying it with their words. Does that make sense? I don't know. It's very interesting. It's very, very interesting. I don't know. This person, I know like all the drama and stuff will go away once we stop giving them attention and stuff. And I haven't really been talking to them. I'm not, any of their texts, I'm not even giving them energy or anything like that. Because they do seem a little bit like an energy vampire. But that being said, like, what else? There's something I wanted to talk about. I can't remember. Learning to not worry about everything. Like, I will say this trip has helped me be a lot more present and in the moment. And because before I was just so stressed about money and like where the fuck we're gonna be and stuff, which I'm not gonna lie, like that's not completely gone, but I've been trying to allow myself room to breathe and stuff, and Walter's been really helping me with that.
I really have. Amazing. What can I say? Sorry, my eyes are like squinted this whole time. I promise I'm not high. The sun's just in my eyes, I can barely see.
Which we don't want you to think we don't like the people we live with, because we do. It's just we needed a break. We couldn't get a second alone.
That's why we're filming this.
We had to sneak away to come here.
No, we really did.
Yeah, we got texts and calls.
We had to wait for people to be in the shower, to be asleep, and we didn't even tell anybody we were leaving. We just grabbed our shit, walked downstairs, waited for everybody to leave the living room, went outside, and just left. Because we need time to ourselves. Like, we're okay with being with each other, but being with them, we need time with each other.
Yes. I also realized, like, the lack of respect, or just, like, I guess you could say empathy, or just thought about other people some people have. Because it's like, I would be concerned about things and people would be like, oh, maybe you should be concerned about that. Like, I don't know. And also, none of these people talked to each other until we got there. You notice that?
Yeah, they did it.
None of them knew each other. And I knew every single one of their names, and no one could remember each other's names.
They still have to remember each other's names.
About?
And they were all sleeping, like, the bunk beds were right next to each
Really
other.
close, yeah.
Like, right next to each other.
Mm-hmm. The place has been really cool, though. What else? I don't know. There's definitely, I've been wanting to cry, but I can't say that I'm not happy, because I'm definitely happy. I think I just am in a weird place right now. And I also haven't been around as many people in a long time. Oh, it was weird. They'll do, like, whatever I want to do.
They will.
Like, Walter wanted to go one way, and I wanted to go the other way, and the whole group followed me. Like,
usually people follow me. No, they're all following her.
And, like, whatever I do, I end up having a crowd that follows me. Which I don't know if I hate or love. I don't hate it. It's just, I think there's a balance to everything, man.
At least anywhere I go, Haley goes, so they do end up following me.
Are you not very hungry, bestie? That's interesting.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. For some reason right now, I feel really nervous. Okay, you know what? You want me to be 100,000,000% honest with you guys? I'm having such emotional difficulties right now. I miss my best friends back in my hometown of Santa Cruz. I miss them with all my fucking heart, and these people mean the world to me. I've never really understood what true friendship was until I had these guys in my life. It really showed me that there's people out there who really care about you, who are not just there to use you. And if you give them things, they will give you things in return. Not because you asked, but because they wanted to. And even if I didn't give them anything, they would still give me things. Because they just see me for who I am. Not for my past, not for what I'm going to be. They support me for what I'm going to be. But they see me for who I am, for my goals, for my accomplishments, never for my failures. They're there, right there, when I fail, to be like, hey, next time, you're gonna make it. And always put me right back up. And it's amazing, I miss them so much. And I love them more than all my heart.
Aww.
But then I'm also still in love with my ex. And I'm having struggles with finding love in my twin flames and finding connections. And like, really understanding what I want. Because I know I want to be here in LA, becoming bigger so I can reach more people, more audience, and show the world my true gifts and what I can do and help heal. But with my love life, with my connection lives, it's all screwed up mentally and physically for me. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want to work towards. And I'm scared. My family used to call me a fraud and everything. And I know I'm not a fraud. I know I'm not a scam artist because I actually help heal people. I actually make a difference. So many people, doctors, therapists, even the people I work with have personally thanked me over and over and over again because of the things I've helped them with. But I feel being in this new place, feeling so small that like I don't have these gifts that I say I have, which I know I have them because I still use them. But it's like they don't feel as powerful because I'm not in the place I grew up, the place that I became, the illusion of who I was. But now that I'm in LA, I'm outside of that illusion, so I don't know who I want to be because I don't know who I am. And that's okay if you don't know who you are because that's giving you a space to find that aspect of you. But if I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm afraid. I'm scared. I know I'm gonna make it. I know everything I hope and dream for is coming true, and the world is mine for the taking. But that doesn't stop me from being afraid.
Yeah, just because you know something doesn't mean the emotions are gonna go away.
I'm finally learning to accept that it's okay to feel one way and know another thing, but it's not okay to allow your feelings to stop you from becoming and making your dreams a reality and being the truth of your existence.
I respect
so, with me being vulnerable with you guys right now and telling you guys everything that I haven't even fully told Haley. I haven't even told Haley. Really
this is a lot of the first time.
I just want to say, you're never alone. You have us. You have our videos. You can DM me, message me on anything you want. Her is trickier to get in contact with her.
But you can still try.
You can get in contact with me and I can get you in contact with her.
Yeah, that's a good way.
You can always contact me if you ever need anybody to talk to or whatnot. Even if I do, when I do become famous, I will always be there to support each one of you. Because at the end of the day, we wouldn't be where we are if it wasn't for you guys. And if it wasn't for you supporting us and helping us understand our dreams are a reality.
We're all a puzzle. We all work together. One puzzle piece can do it all.
So thank you. And just know we're here. And just know, if you haven't found any of the connections that I have mentioned, you will. And if you haven't, then maybe you're meant to come out here and find me. Because I will be that connection for you. And I will help you find the people who are meant for you. But sometimes we do need to take that helping hand and allow ourselves to know we're never alone. Well, thank you guys for this YouTube video and allowing us to chat and get things off our chest.
Thank you.
Please come to our lives and get a reading from us because we are amazing, but so are you. So, till next time, blessed be.